So, do you know how when you wake up in the morning and you brush your teeth, you don't even think about it? You're just doing it. Same thing with a cup of coffee. You just do it. You're not thinking about making your cup of coffee. Well, today I'm going to talk to you about how you can start to make even more things automatic, like going to the gym, working long hour days, or doing other inputs that will get you to your result that you want, whether that's business or you want a nice body. The thing is that the only way to actually get results is when you make these things, like these habits, automatic. That's how when you see like top entrepreneurs and top athletes, not just their habits are automatic, but it's almost like their whole like existence is automatic. And I know it sounds weird and it sounds robotic, but their schedules are so like down to a T that they aren't thinking, they're just doing. And I was watching a Sam Ovens video last night, and I know I always talk about this entrepreneur, but I've been looking up to him lately, and his schedule is so ingrained. He goes to bed at the same time every night, almost to a minute. He wakes up at the same time every day, and he eats lunch at the same time every day. He works at the same time every day. He goes to the gym at the same time every day. The thing about this is, say you follow this routine for about a month. At the end of that month, you'll look back and think of all the inputs you would have accumulated along the way if you followed this routine exactly. You know, the inputs that you would see along the way is like, oh, I went to the gym every single day. Oh, I got 8 hours of sleep every single night. Oh, I meditated every single day. The thing is, you can get to that point where you have like periods where you look back a month and you're like, wow, I did these things every single day. Think of how much change will happen if you can actually get to these points. And the way to do this is to have every single hour accounted for in your day, is to almost make your whole day automatic. And I know what you might be thinking, now isn't that robotic? Like, do you really need to live like a robot? Shouldn't you have some enjoyment in your life? Like, shouldn't you have some spontaneous stuff? Well, it depends. Like for me, I like automatic things. I like not having to think about my schedule. I remember when I first started off as a full-time entrepreneur, I had all this time on my hands and my time wasn't scheduled. I did random things, like I would lay around because I didn't really know what to be doing. I was eating more junk food because I wasn't really obligated to anything. I didn't have anything ingrained in me. And so I was kind of just like trying to figure out what to do with my time. And so if you don't like that feeling of like you have time on your hands and you don't really know what to do next, or you want to be productive, but you don't really know what to spend your time on, then it will be helpful if you're just automatically doing something. Hopefully that makes sense. And so it's a helpful tool. You know, you don't have to live like this the rest of your life, you know, but it's a helpful tool if you're goal oriented and you're results oriented. You want to get to a certain result. Then the best way that I've found to get to a result is if you basically have your days scheduled out to a T, and you understand your schedule to a T, and you follow that, and then the result will just happen because you did all the inputs throughout your day. All these inputs were scheduled in your day. So hopefully that's making sense. Yeah, the benefits of this are, again, you're going to be doing things like going to the gym. You're going to be doing things like working longer days. You're going to be more productive because you're not going to be asking, like, what should I be doing with my time right now? What should I be doing next? You're not really thinking that. You're just simply doing because you're following the schedule you set for yourself. And so you're kind of living automatically. And I know it sounds weird, but it's actually a very helpful tool. And so the way you can do this, and the way you can actually use this tool if you want to, is I did it this morning. I used it actually used a combination of these tools, and it's Google Calendar. And so what I did was, I know that my priority is business right now. You know, my work is entrepreneurship, content creation, and like work in my community. And so these are like the priority things, this and family. And then I have some non-negotiable habits like going to the gym, meditating, and reading and learning. And so really I have a good understanding of what my priorities are right now and non-negotiable habits that I won't take out of my schedule. And so what I do is, like this morning, I took time and I basically like set my schedule for the next couple weeks, and I used Google Calendar. And what I did was I basically blocked off like time for sleep. I have myself waking up at the same time every day, going to bed at the same time every day. I have my lunch as close together as possible, like every single day. Things like going to the gym, I have that at the same time every day. And then things like the other non-negotiable habits like reading and learning, those are at night. And so you'll find like that by making it consistent, then you'll start to understand your schedule better. You'll start to be able to look 2 weeks out and be like, oh yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing at 9 o'clock on that night, 2 weeks out from now. And so it's almost like automatic. What you'll realize is that like if you actually follow this schedule, you'll get to that point where in like a month from now, you'll look back and you'll be very grateful that you followed that schedule to a T. That's the thing, is you want to basically block off every single hour. So you want to block off the sleep, you want to block off times for the non-negotiable habits. You want to block off times for work. You know, my work is the content creation. It's the work in my community. And, you know, block off times for family. Block off times for your priority things. But using tools like Google, or there's another tool called Notion Calendar, and that actually like syncs up with your Google Calendar. It will be very helpful. And yeah, take a day where you can schedule out your whole like month basically in advance. You'll be surprised, like you know what you're doing every single day for like a month ahead, and you don't have to ask any questions. This is going to be very helpful. So I just wanted to bring that up. Try to make your days more automatic, and then the results will happen automatically because your inputs are scheduled. Once you set that day to schedule out your month ahead or a couple weeks ahead, then all you have to do is wake up, and then the first thing you do in the morning, you know, after your morning routine or whatever, is take a look at this schedule and study it. You want to get to a point where you almost like memorize your schedule. Hopefully this helps and you got some value out of it. If you like this, hit that like button. I just started a new free school community. It's a place where you can go and learn to be more productive and use your free time more purposefully. So if you're interested in that, you could check out the link in the description. Thanks for watching.